I'm your host, Ambassador Ewa Prokopo, CEO and founder of Shiba's Holistic Health and Services. If today is your first time on this channel, we'll say you are absolutely welcome. This is Simako Network. This is where all the good guys meet to be able to discuss about health naturally. So if it is your first time, we'll say don't relent. This is a place for all the good guys. In this network, we discuss a lot of things. But predominantly, we discuss about our health naturally. How can one take care of own health naturally? How can you help yourself to eliminate, detoxify, and clean some of the toxins that we have been accumulating in our system over the years from our foods, our drinks, and our medications? This is about time that you take matters in your own hands. This is about time to know something about this good system you are carrying around. And we all know that when your health is not responding, it's bad. And some people just living by in the morning you have to take it, in the evening you have to take it, before you do normally you have to take it. Hey man, you are so smart at that in LIB. Now you kind of need when I'm you're playing around you, and you know this is Baname area. You know that. Then we'll talk somebody speaking serious. I'm so sorry that I cannot speak one dialect. I will have learned it. For me to be able to expand where it's not stay late. On this show, we need Basel Mail, we need Global Mail, we need something that we can say some things. We have our people all, big compounds and all things. Someone that has the health issue. You are already lacquer in it. And I'm here to teach. We'll be discussing something very paramount concerning our health, especially for all LIB globally. Whether you're in LIB, whether you're in Japan, whether you're any part of the world, this is for you. In Liberia, our old people says that when they're watching the sick man back, he have to be watching his stomach. It means that sick man want to be well. They'll be sitting for people to be killing all, then we'll clap our hand for them. Because our health is at risk. And this about time we take matters in our own hands. When it comes to our health, nobody responsible for your health. Neither the government, neither the pharmaceutical drugs industries, food industry. They are not responsible for your health. They are only running services to you. And especially for our health sector, we are giving people a long rope. And you're turning down. And this time around, every lies in our health sector. 2024, we're going to expose it big time. Let me just tell you something that as a holistic therapy, traveling around the world, teaching doctors, nurses, surgeons, patients, how to take care of our own health naturally. In my own country, before this Ebola, I was in South Africa, based in South Africa. I wrote the government of healing because from our research was informed that there would be an outbreak of certain sickness in Liberia. And we got that information, we wrote them. They encouraged me to go to Liberia, to go teach them, to show them what are some of the preventive methods that we need. I went there. Stupid I was, because I never knew it was a setup. I went to organize a conference for me. I sat down there with them in the conference where doctors, nurses, health workers, they came. I was teaching them. Showing them, look, there will be an outbreak of certain sickness in Liberia, but these are some of the preventive methods. The first thing we have to do, we should be able to look at the food that we eat in Liberia. Our chicken back, our chicken thigh, our chicken breast, all of aspires food for Europe, Asia is pulling on us. If we can just stop it, and then we can teach our citizens what to eat, how to help them to eliminate, detoxify, and clean some of the toxins from our system. So the first day of the conference, people came around, they listened, I was teaching them, they say it was good. Then they told me about, sir, what can we do? I said, now, I'm not making a joke. I came to explain to you guys, to show you people what can we do. At the port, they have over 45 container load of expired foods that just pull in our meat, our chicken. So if we can stop it now, we can do it. Everybody says, oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I will have to go check. They went to the port, and as God had it, because we were there from my network, we're always getting information where it came from, when it landed, the second it was in my bro, we got all the info. They went to the port and found almost more than 45 containers load of all the meat, chicken wing, chicken thigh, all the expired canned food. Then the next section was there now. Everybody said, oh, it was a good idea. Nobody came. Nobody came. I sat down there for almost 3 hours in the conference. Nobody came. After a few days, they called me and they said, oh, they're having, I don't know, dinner or what. As you go, they called me almost more than 5 times. But before that, my prayer mother told me, she said, look, I'm not saying something too clear. And for your own safety, just leave and go. You have been all of this country for long. Don't sacrifice yourself. Go. And when we told them that this sickness could break up, because we came as a team from our entity. All the team this party went to Cote d'Ivoire. And Liberia now had no representative, only me. For Liberia, Guinea, and Southern. I was the representative. I said, we can do that. But when I went, instead of them looking at the logic, what I told them, they turned against me now. They started haunting me. I have to leave. And when I left after a few months, Ebola broke out in Liberia.
In a city of 1 million, almost 50 new cases are reported every day. Liberia's tiny band of healthcare workers are throwing everything they have at Ebola. This is Laureen. She's a mother of 4. She's collected hundreds of highly contagious patients since the start of the outbreak. She and her crew have been called in to collect a woman who's been taken sick. When they go into these homes, the woman in there, we understand, is unconscious, and it's when people are in that state that they're most contagious. She enters the cramped home. On the floor lies what appears to be an elderly woman. Laureen is calm, professional. She stops and assesses the situation. The woman is alive. There are damp patches on the mattress. They could be vomit or blood, urine or diarrhea. Whatever it is, this whole room is infected with Ebola. Carefully, they lift the woman's emaciated body onto a stretcher. She's been lying in this room for days, abandoned by her terrified friends and neighbours. The patient herself is now a huge danger. She's an incubator, riddled with the virus. She's fighting for her life, but she needs to be isolated, and isolated fast.
Pool of blood, and
she's very sick, Laureen says. The neighbours say the patient is only 38 years old. One woman tells us she's her housemate. Are you still going to live in that same house now?
Yes, I'm in the same house.
You're living in the same house?
Yes.
She is scared, she says. She'll clean the place, but she has nowhere else to go. And this is how the virus spreads. Outside in the car park, we meet the Kiawu family. They're desperately seeking help for their elderly father. He's diabetic, but he's also exhibiting symptoms consistent with Ebola. Throughout the country, patients are being turned away from hospitals.
We have been to all the hospitals and no solution. So we are just waiting here for him to die in the car. That's what we're waiting for. Just to see him die, you know. Yeah.
There must be many people dying from other diseases that could potentially be treated, but aren't because of this emergency.
Well, that's true. That's true. People with, for instance, stroke, hypertensive, diabetic patients, those even with malaria and typhoid. We show there are a whole bunch of people dying from those diseases that are treatable.
And see how many good people are we lost. Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. Then you ask somebody, you say, but why is that we have Ebola in Liberia, in Guinea, in Sierra Leone, but there was no Ebola in La Côte d'Ivoire? Why? And for the group that came, those that went to Côte d'Ivoire, I was forced to go join a group in Côte d'Ivoire and work for friends that I have to leave. And see how many presidents are. We know that some people all got rich for they build a duplex, they build a mansion, Boys Town, Galway, all those places. We know, we have info. And we are still asking. And we are writing book on them. They're going to come out. And don't be surprised. It takes how many years we have to prosecute them. We have to carry the court. By the way, all Liberians globally, your health should be a concern. And now we can post a lot of things in practice. I work with a network trying to teach my people. I was in Maryland, Grand Julia, everywhere, fighting to teach people I cannot sleep. How come Liberia? We have to learn it. People always say that when Liberian get into something, you just go straight to the roots.
It's made it possible so that we can be able to form part of this company.
Just look at it. The meat we are eating, the chicken bag. We are here to promote what we call in French sanitaire, that is the health. We have some crew members for us, okay?
One may want to know what is the purpose of this conference.
Just some awareness to know exactly how to take care of our own health naturally.
After the conference, what do you expect?
After the conference, we'll be helping them, we'll be employing them as well. So that's another way of empowering them economically. Education program, everything will be arranged by us.
People behind you, who are those?
Oh, these are my crew members, manager in Nima. For us, we don't want to do the business just on the roof. We want to know the business from the starting, that is the foundation. So that tomorrow, people will not just enter in this business and they are not able to go further.
It's wonderful talking to you. What is your mission here?
Well, our mission here is twofold. So to say, one, to bring awareness to the people, to know how to use them effectively and efficiently, because it is through our know-how these people will be able to take care of their health naturally.
So what's your name?
My name is Mr. Daniel C.
La mission est accompagnée par Monsieur le directeur, c'est Monsieur Herbert Aubert.
Bienvenue sur nous. Soyez la bienvenue. Grande chose que nous souffrons côté de ce pays-là, c'est la santé. 90% pour les choses que nous mangeons aujourd'hui, tout c'est fabriqué à base de produits chimiques.
Right now we're in Guinea. Right now.
Yes, from JK, we are on our way going to Conakry.
I'll tell you.
Okay, because we spent a few days in JK, we were in Labé, and now we are on our way to Conakry. So now, what the news people have to tell people in Liberia about? Okay, when we got to the Ebola, this is one of the company bosses, they give it to us to keep her. Empty, we have the other people just got down the gun. So we'll be coming over and we just relaxing and waiting for the driver to come. We will have a long way to go. We are going to Conakry now.
Realistically.
Okay, so
Prof, what really going on? How can you address that?
well, it was very amazing.
You're sitting aside from the people. What's going on here?
You know, my sitting aside is just the wonder of God, because God is wonderful.
Really?
And when we gather, how the people welcome us, and we are on our way to Conakry. So I'm sitting down. I just imagine how Conakry look like.
Alright, LIB, what's going on there? We're coming. We just left from Guinea Republic and we're coming back to LIB. You know what I mean, right? Going back to Liberia. And in the car ahead of you, there you see Mr. Eric.
Never
and they'll like kill you. Then instead of regret, they say, oh, I so believe you, but they put kill me, you know. This time around, we have to take matters in our own hands. Your health is your wealth. Your health is your life. Since they say the child I can't hear, back on the feet. So this time around, you as a minister, health minister, only speak big boy and common sense. Why enter your country? How do you see elite people just playing around, getting your own people? No. We all now have to work, and this is a network. We're going to teach you, we're going to show you, we have people globally. This is our own cadeau. Our gift we're going to give to the new government. You are ministers, you have to sit and listen. When time comes, you speak a big book of common sense. The meat you are giving the people, the chicken, the what is killing them. And now for the new government, we are calling President Buckeye, please, our health sector. I care a network in Liberia. If Liberia have accepted it, less than 2 years time, we can turn the whole thing around. Liberia is not big. I can take less than 2 years time, that whole place we can find it, so all the drugs are in the street, we know where it's coming from, we know how it's been supplied. All the medication, what we know. We know it's a big business, but we know how to close it. So I'm calling on the government of Liberia. Somebody please help me to give the news to them. All my good listeners, to all my good networkers, please watch this video and just see the type of thing we are taking in our country. All this spare rib, chicken feet, chicken wing, those are things that have been expired years. Look at the chemical on it. You see the whole thing is just colorful. Those are chemical. And the container load you are seeing out there in the port, those are things palatable, so expiring drugs, medication, and other things. Especially for this government that just left, so they send all their containers and other things, and the new government going to just take it out and give it to the people. We don't know what in the container. So we are asking President Buckeye, please, we are tired with all this spare rib, chicken feet, frozen meat is killing us, because all the chemicals that are in it, when you take it, what's going to happen to your liver, your kidney, your blood, your intestine, your immune system. And this is why you are seeing every new government is a new sickness that break up. It's from our food. I have tried to work with 3 good governments. They will always turn us down. Information we gave them, they will never take it into consideration. So we are begging you, Mama Library is begging you, President Buckeye, please share this video with our health minister, with the ministries in general, and let them know that they are able to save our life. We don't want all this spare rib, chicken feet that is killing us. And once you stop eating all this spare rib, chicken feet and other things, you're going to see that typhoid going to go away. The pressure going to go away. The diabetes going to go away. And this is my own help. This is my own contribution I have to give back to my country. And for every LRB globally, whatsoever you are, put your group together. It could be a church, it could be an organization. I can fly in to help to teach. Because some of the things that we cannot say loud. My mother used to tell me nege ear. Okay? Those things that they have cool, fine. But just imagine the hell of a thing that drop while it went in our system. Time gonna see it will be terrible. You see people falling all in the street. Because we are already hell about in our system. So I love you people. LRB, this place is our place.
For Liberia and West Africa, the port of Monrovia is the most critical piece.
Everything you see in Liberia basically comes through this berth.
To say you are absolutely welcome.
Hallelujah.